Hello? Hello? Oh, Freddie, you sound so different. That is so crazy. Maybe you're sick. I don't know. But I just wanted to let you know that this week on Life is Dragon Then You Die, they're playing Jeopardy at the last part. But before that, they're going through their top 10 queens of Drag Race US seasons 1 through 14. Isn't that fierce? Dude, I knew you would love that, so that's why I called you, but I've hated this conversation. So, everyone else, listen now. Welcome back to Life is Drag and Then You Die. Scooby-Doo, where are you? I'm a Mandalorian.
Oh, I'm Veronica.
I'm Polyamethyst.
I'm Freddie.
Freddie, I didn't recognize you. You got some work done?
I did. Coming back for All Stars.
They always have work done.
It's setting so nicely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And Nick called Freddie Stein earlier. So welcome to the studio, Freddie Stein.
Pleasure to be here.
Wait, you know how like they'll be like, welcome to the stage? We should start saying welcome to the studio like when we come up with a good drag name.
Oh, we love that. Well, guys, we have a voicemail.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Let's
From
listen.
who?
It's blowing up right now, truly.
Who could it be?
I think we'll be shocked.
How'd they know to leave one when the other episode hasn't aired yet?
It's from Nikki Doll.
Nikki Doll.
Nikki Doll, the host of Drag Race France?
Yeah.
Well, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Hey y'all, I was listening to the podcast last week and you were talking about Darcel and how in the basement at Darcel's there was some kind of a law that they couldn't use multiple instruments, so they ended up lip syncing. And I was wondering if that specifically or laws like that play a part in the origin of lip syncing as such a big piece of drag. Thanks.
Well, Nicholas, I'm not a historian, so I don't know.
I too have not done the research, but it
I
could
wish I would have
have
looked it up.
it could have very well been a reason that they did choose to do that.
And that's a really good point too. Whether or not that's the truth and that is the reason why, it is heavily influenced by that we know for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good question. Thanks, Nikki Doll.
I
Yeah.
think they just did that because drag queens are bad singers.
I also do think they do it as a form of like, because they're singing their like favorite divas kind of thing. It's more of like, showing your love for the diva you're singing for.
Yeah, that's why we do it now.
Yeah.
I wonder if it did originate from that though.
I know. We'll have to look
From
into
just
that.
like having to do it, because like, what if we were just like all doing drag, but we just like sing it?
That's
Nobody
fair.
would like
I know. You see.
Somehow the world has changed for me.
Oh no. How we doing? Are we doing okay?
Girl, I'm good. I can't stop looking at your eyebrows.
Yeah, good job.
Go take the glasses off.
She popped her
Gorge.
pussy.
Everyone is slay today.
We're the Blazer Squad.
Yeah.
Yes! Executive realness.
I own 51% of this company.
Cut that.
Yeah, you're kind of giving, like, to me, you're giving, like, villain of, like, Zoolander.
Yeah.
And who'd you say you remind yourself of?
Scott Pilgrim versus the
Yeah,
World.
that too.
I'm just daywalking. This is what I do. What
Figure
are you doing?
I just do what I always do. It's just, come as I am.
Yeah, I feel like this is Veronica.
Yeah. Quintessential.
When I think of
Unless
Veronica.
you put on the other wig,
Gorge.
and that's also Veronica.
Right.
Yeah.
But she's got two wigs. Okay?
It's weird. In every wig, I'm still Veronica.
I'm good too. I was like so annoyed today all day, but then my friends came over and I was like, actually, life is okay.
Yeah,
and good.
I had the same thing. I was so grumpy. What about you? You're still grumpy? I can tell.
I just can't stop looking at Freddie's wig. That shit is driving me absolutely crazy.
She popped or
Am I
she
Getting
popped
kind
off.
of hot and bothered.
How you doing, Freddie?
Good. I thought this was gonna itch or bother me, this prosthetic, but it's not.
It's
That's a prosthetic? I thought. So natural.
I mean, this work I had done.
Yeah.
Thought it would be itchy, but
Yeah. My day was fine. Some of us go to work. And so I
What's work?
what's that like?
I don't know, but
When you're pretty,
So
you don't
sad for
have to
you.
work. So that's embarrassing.
well, I'm getting paid, so and yeah, that was good. Just
Good.
listen to podcasts, you know me.
You know me.
Is your throat sore?
No, why would you ask that?
You just said you worked today, so I don't know.
Oh.
I think you're implying something about my wife.
Well,
I don't have to imply
anyway,
anything.
big boobs.
Big boobs.
Big-
Anyway, we're filming this 2 days after our last episode because, like we said last week, we're heading out of town. We're going to the big city of Portland to see Sasha Velour. So this was the only time we could fit in. So we're kind of doing like a little bonus episode. It's not, yeah,
It'll probably-
it's just a regular episode, but
We
we're
just really threw this thing together. Like, please don't like criticize us. We tried the best we can.
Well-
She barely had any time to get into any makeup.
literally we're just trying to be consistent for the fans.
Yeah, and like
All
since we
one of you.
did just record a few days ago, there's not much to like
catch up on.
So we decided to do this little like filler episode, and we wanted to go over our top 10 queens from RuPaul's Drag Race,
US.
excluding season 15 and excluding international seasons.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot the word.
Seasons.
Some of the people at the table aren't as like knowledgeable about other things, so we'll keep
Like
it easy for
international
everyone.
seasons.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know the way I would have had at least like 3, I think 2
Canada
or 3
queens, I
Canada
know.
queens. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so we just wanted to kind of go over that, and then go ahead.
I'm like literally interrupting you. I feel bad.
You are the host.
That's true. Anyway, kind of just like a couple around my birthday, I wanted to do like the presentation, like where we all made a PowerPoint, and it just never happened, and timing didn't work out. And so now we're just like, oh, well, let's just like talk about it. And I think it'll be fun to kind of compare our top 10 favorite divas and see like, I'm sure there'll be some overlay, but kind of interested to see like where everyone kind of disagrees and agrees on, because I know that some of us have interesting taste, and so
I feel like my selection was very like safe and like agreeable.
oh, okay, cool. Well, then let's get to it, right?
I got some wild cards, don't worry.
I'm a wild card. Ooh.
Vibrato.
Y'all need to quit drag.
Yeah, that's why we lip sync.
I said let loose.
Hold it together, baby.
What's the use? Let loose.
Did you have anything else to add, Polly?
No, just we also have something else planned for this episode as well. So stick around, okay?
Yeah,
Tease.
literally
The second
don't go
half is kinda
anywhere.
slay.
If you close your eyes for 1 second, you'll miss it.
I'm assuming this will entice you. Like our viewers have seen RuPaul's Drag Race, but if it doesn't, then we just have more in the episode. So stay here.
Oh yeah, that's a good opinion, a good statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was thinking so.
Does your brain hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing like all our number 10s?
Yeah,
first?
we're gonna start at 10, go to 1.
Are we
and-
gonna work? Amanda,
Work.
Veronica, where?
Yeah,
Polly,
Polly, Fredenstein,
Fredenstein,
Lee,
Freddie
Vaughn, Sheen of Germany.
Freddie Stein, Levon.
Levon.
Oh, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that.
Freddie Levon the prosthetic.
That was good.
I'm not high this time, so my brain actually works.
Yeah, I medicated a little bit, so I'm like, but I feel good.
Go. Are you going?
Literally, like
There was a second of pause. Damn.
I've aged so much in that time.
Okay, my number 10 is the wonderfully fashion superstar of season 13, Got Mick.
Got me.
Boy, baby.
Yeah, wrong words, but anyways, I love Got Mick. I think
Wrong words. Sorry.
I think their fashion, like, they really had the budget going into it, which I think is like a bad expectation to put on everyone, but since she had it, I feel like she really pulled all the stops and was fierce as fuck. And I feel like her storyline the whole season 2 was that she like really surprised everyone because she was able to be funny and she was able to like act and all these things. So I fell in love with her. I also fell in love with him in the confessional because he's so cute. And I just felt like their story was really inspirational too. And yeah, they really had a fierce season. So that's my number 10. Got Mick.
I love like someone who doesn't put themselves in a box. Like known as like a fashion queen, and she went there and like she's like, I haven't done comedy, but what the heck? Like I'm funny in regular life.
Yeah.
So.
I know, and her snatch game was so good, and I love duos from the show, and like her and Violet being a duo, being from such different seasons too.
They
slay my pussy.
Her and Candy Muse on the season.
Yeah, they were really funny.
Okay, Veronica, let's go.
My number 10 is Monet.
Oh, I'm shook by that.
I'm kind of shook too.
I thought you would be. And most of these on my list, like I was viewing kind of based on how they did on the show. But she was the exception just because we've seen her live and she did such a good job. So she just like has a place in my heart, and she's beautiful and funny. Like she just has a great personality. Not everybody like thrives in the like setting of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I think she's a good queen.
Yeah, this was really hard for me not to be like, this is my favorite queen, because I do consume a lot of outside media, and so a lot of it is kind of like, you know, molded by I've listened to 300 episodes of their podcast kind of thing. But yeah, I tried to reserve it to just the show. But yeah, Monet was fierce. She was probably robbed, but that's okay.
For that lip sync, yeah.
Yeah, she was so funny when she was here, and I listen to her every day, so she's like my bestie. She's
Well, is she on your list?
She isn't. Besides All Star 7, I was like, I don't know. Sorry,
you
Monet,
heard it
but
here, Monet.
I wasn't always rooting for Monet. I don't know.
I have always loved you.
My number 10, I think we have a few people in the room that might be mad. A few people, as in Freddie.
Oh.
Shangela is number 10.
Why are you mad about that?
I thought Freddie loved Shangela.
I do love Shangela, and she is much higher on my list. No spoilers, but but I am happy that she's on your list because I have a feeling that she's not on at least her list.
She's not on mine either.
See, so
because
what would make she's on your list?
Because again, she would be if I was including We're Here, because Shangela is literally my favorite on We're
But she
Here.
can still be your favorite queen from what you've consumed outside of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah,
I took other
kept
things
it to
into account.
what I saw, like from watching the show, why I love them.
I let outside stuff affect my opinion.
I
Me
didn't
too.
know this stipulation.
She was fierce on All Stars 3, and she was also probably robbed. But I fell more in love with her watching We're Here than watching her on the show, because I also didn't watch season 3. Yeah. And so like, I know that she's like iconic and everything, but I just,
Well, she's also kind of like developed this kind of like motherly persona, I think. And like this like, her intelligence comes from a place of experience and age. And when she started out on the show, she was very young.
Yeah. And Bob always says that Shangela has always been a world, like an international superstar queen. Like she was never a local queen, because she went on to Drag Race like a couple months after starting drag, and then
5 months. Yeah.
the next year was on for the whole season. You know, like she's always just been a world like star drag
Yeah, she was born to be a star.
queen. Yeah. Hallelujah.
Time out. Hold up, sweetheart. Let's get it together before you want to read. I don't have a sugar daddy, sweetheart. Everything I've had. Wait.
Keep going.
It's doing something weird.
Wait, you don't have it memorized?
Everything I've had, I've worked for, and I worked to get it, and I've built myself. Oh, so you need to know that 100%. I don't have a sugar daddy. I've never had a sugar daddy. If I wanted a sugar daddy, yes, I could probably go out and get one, because I am what? Sickening! Sickening!
Yes.
You could never have a sugar daddy, because you are not that kind of girl. Baby, everything I've had, I've worked for, and I've gotten myself. I built myself from the ground up. Fucking bitch!
Yeah.
Did somebody shock you with electricity? You're very
alive.
Just as Red Bull.
Yeah. Well, what's your number 10,
Red
Bull.
bitch?
My number 10 is Chi-Chi DeVane.
Oh, rest
Oh,
in
yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you have
Chi-Chi Divine.
I know. I love her. I love every time I hear the word Bayou now. I'm like, Bayou is Chi-Chi DeVane. She's the Bayou queen.
Girl.
And I love her humor. And she was a budget queen. And I feel like she still pulled it out. Like she talked about like pretty openly how she's poor. And I feel like she still like came to Drag Race and like slayed and was good.
Yeah,
and,
Final Four of
top,
season 8.
top 4. Like,
yeah.
and so many other queens spent 3 times what she spent and did not make it. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we saw her at Christmas Queens too, and I feel like she's another one that like seeing her live like changed my opinion so much because she was so like she did this like RuPaul number and it was all I want for Christmas is a cheek implant and it's like all about plastic surgery and stuff and it was so funny.
She was so cute.
good.
Yeah. She's very sweet. She has a great personality. I liked when she was on All Stars and like how chill she was because she wasn't doing well and she was just like, no, I know I'm not doing well. Like I'm ready to like, but it wasn't like she was defeated. Like she just was like keeping it real.
She knew
she
her
was
worth.
like, yeah, she was like, I just am not on the level as these other girls, even though I love myself and I love what I put out, and I'm okay with that. And she came to terms with that. It was
And
cool.
one of her like last few looks was like really beautiful.
Yeah.
My number 9 is Brooklyn Heights. Okay, that was
That's
a
how they do it
scoff
in
of-
Toronto.
Yeah, that was a
Sorry.
weird scoff.
I'm sorry.
Queen of the North.
She
Known all about
loved,
it.
She loved her when we watched the season, but season 11 was like a season I really didn't know the outcome watching it. Like I knew that Evie won, but watching it was like, wow, Brooklyn doesn't win. And she really was just like, I felt like such a beautiful, well put together queen. She had pageantry, but she also had like fierceness and edge. And she's also extremely beautiful in and out of drag. And I wish that I could be like next to their body. Yeah, she slays Canada Drag Race. So, but I love her. Yeah.
Nice.
Queens Everywhere, Jump 2 and Pronto. House of Heights says you do it in Toronto.
Rapturous.
No doubt about it. The Queen of the North is here.
Is it
Do you validate Parky?
Hey.
What's your number 9?
okay? You ready?
Yeah.
It's Kylie Sonique Love.
Oh, that's a good one.
And she,
And I feel that from you.
yeah, and she's really incredible. She's just lower down on the list because I didn't see her blossom until All Stars. I don't even think I've seen season 1 or 2 that she was on, but I just know the transformation that she made, and I just love that she came back so much braver and like loving herself so much more. And she did a really good job. Like I don't think she ever missed. I don't remember her having it in comedy challenges, which like kind of freaked her out. She like,
I know.
she went hard.
And I see so many people that are like, if they hadn't been voted out, they would have won. And they put Trinity K. Bonet for that All-Star season. But I was like, she wouldn't have won either way because Kylie Sonique Love literally turned her pussy out for that season.
I feel like she had such a interesting story arc. I feel like she had such a build over the season. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, like the comedy stuff. Like I loved the American Horror Story challenge, like where she
And when
was.
she killed that.
Yes, and like they really pushed her, and I feel like she absolutely slayed it. Even though she was shy, she like really went for it, and it paid off.
And she's
I thought that was
just
so
like
cool.
so humble to me. Like her
Yeah.
and Sasha remind me of each other. Sorry, I
Yeah.
kind of zoned out for a second, so I don't know if anyone
No.
said that already. But
I was thinking the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just give the same vibes of like, you are a bad fucking bitch and you know it, but you are like so chill and humble about it that you're also extremely likable.
I think a lot of it comes from they have a shared experience. And I think that
Right.
I mean, like, they've just gone through stuff that we have no clue about. And so I think that they've just lived a lot of life. And
It shows.
yeah.
Yeah, and Kylie had a very just like inspirational like story her
loved it.
whole time on the show.
Yeah.
It was inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polly?
Oh, my number 9 is Miss Violet Chachki.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
I'm rewatching her season right now, and it just made me realize how
Oh,
much I
yeah.
love her because she is such a fucking bitch. She is, and like Miss Fame walks in and she's like, "I've seen Miss Fame's work before. It's okay, but I just do it better," or something like that. What did she-
Miss Fame, she can't touch Miss Fame. But that's what she says, yeah.
and it was just funny. I'm like, you are just such a bitch, and like her confidence is really inspiring too.
I literally I'm RuPaul. I have the same reaction as RuPaul when she walks out on stage with the oxygen tank because RuPaul's just like, oh my god, and I'm like, me too. That
Ariana
shit was sickening.
Yeah.
Ariana was really shook by that too.
Yeah, that stuff was so crazy.
She was corseted like really small, and it was like death becomes her like runway, and so she was like dying because she was so like thin. But
Yeah, she's absolutely sickening. Good choice.
yeah, I feel like her season is one of those seasons where I feel like I've seen it, but also at the same time I'm like I didn't watch it at all.
Apparently, the fandom just like skips over it, goes right from 6 to 8. Like they just do not remember 7.
But
And 7 is one of my
I love
favorite
it.
well,
seasons.
it has a really good cast. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
all-star gas. That shit is fire.
Literally.
it's got Trixie Katya,
Pearl.
Ginger. I love Ginger.
I love
Pearl, yeah.
Miss Fame.
Miss Fame. Yeah, such a good season.
But I do like her a lot out of the show. I don't know if I like her little like cameos and videos, like because her personality is just kind of funny. And then I like the work that she does
Nice.
outside of the show.
Also, Jaden Dior Fierce. Is that
Oh,
her
yeah,
name?
yeah.
She was on that season. I'm like, I forgot about
And
you.
Kennedy.
And Kennedy,
Oh
yeah.
my God,
forget Kennedy.
Davenport, I know.
And the one you hate,
But I
and I
didn't really
can't
die.
remember her name. Oh, Time. Sorry. Okay.
But now we have to figure. I'm just letting us know that we do need to watch Time, but I now need to figure out who this bitch is that I hate.
Candy.
Jasmine Masters.
No.
Oh, Candy Ho.
Yeah, Candy Ho.
Goodbye.
I don't remember.
Bye, Ho.
Damn.
Damn.
Bye.
Wow.
Candy-
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Okay. Ready.
My number 9. This one's the crazy one. Is Milan. Anybody remember Milan season 4?
Yeah, I remember Milan.
I love Milan because she's one of the first queens I remember doing boy or gender bending drag, and I think she got red up and down
No,
for that
they
for sure.
fucking
They tore her
hated her.
apart, and I like bring Milan back. I don't think she even does drag anymore, which is so sad.
Yeah,
Really?
she looked like Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
She was very she was very talented. She was just like a theater queen.
And she could dance too. I
She-
watched
oh,
the
she
lip
killed
sync of her
Assassin.
and Kenya Michaels, and like she slayed.
Oh, well.
I pulled up some looks if you want to. This was
I
like
remember
the
that
suit.
was and she like stood on her like head. It was really
I
cool.
like this look a lot too. I was like, this looks like something Veronica would do with the cut slit thing.
Oh.
She would probably have a good All Stars return if she did it.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
good choice.
She did get red for that.
Yeah, and I think it was really unfair, and I think she should have another chance and come back.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Number 8 for me is the Kimchi of season 8. Yeah,
yay, that's
I
so
love
sweet.
her. I think some of her runways were like. I feel like some of her stuff was like the first time that we got like really grand fashion.
Oh, for
Because like
sure.
Violet, yes, was like a fashion queen, but it was very tiny. Kimchi
Yeah.
was big. Her makeup was flawless, and she like that origami challenge. I'll never forget that moment. So she was just fierce to me. I love her. I love her makeup stuff. So Kimchi is number 8 for
Yeah,
me.
she's very talented, very sweet, and she has a successful career still.
Yes.
Like I'm wearing a bunch of kimchi products right now. Her makeup's really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally like my whole
Me
face,
too.
I feel like.
Beat.
She's probably gonna hate this. She's gonna be like, "You guys can't advertise that." Oh, it's me. My number 8 is Aquaria.
Yes.
She just did so good on the show, and she was another one of those girls that was like a fashion girl, but she also brought it in comedy, and she won the Snatch Game. If you win the Snatch Game, that's a big friggin' deal. And
Yeah,
several
Lucy
design
keeps reminding
challenges,
us.
right? What was that?
Lucy keeps reminding us.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Lowe's. What were you just saying? I'm
I
so
said I
sorry.
think so that she just won a bunch of challenges all around.
and she was so young. I think she was 21, and she just had been in New York, like a cool New York queen, and like
Yeah.
playing at the parties, and I
she
know
was
that I'm
also
carrying.
like super confident, but wasn't like crazy about it.
yeah.
No, she was confident, and she's just like Lux to me. She speaks a big game, and she gives a big game.
And she
Like,
gives a big game.
That's
yeah.
why I don't like bitches that are like, girl, this is what I do for a living. I can pull it out. And it's like, you literally look like butts. Like, at least she doesn't look like butts. She literally is so good every time. And she's still so fucking beautiful and also really hot.
Yeah, and I've just been loving what she does off the show as well.
Yeah.
Polly.
Trinity the Tuck.
And I support this. I love Trinity.
And like speaking of Snatch Games, when she did Lucifer and fucking
Yeah.
Leslie Jones.
Yes.
So good. I rewatched that
good.
Snatch Game
Me
a lot.
too.
Mine is the Caitlyn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Baby.
that one's funny too.
That shit kills me all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't like her initially when I first watched, but like then on All Stars, I warmed up to her a lot. Like
She
the latest
is
one.
really good.
A lot of it for me is that she's the best talking head of any season that she's in because her confessionals are always so fucking funny.
Yes.
That's why I live for her. Yes, she slays runways and I think that she's got really good drag, but she's also just super funny to me. Good job, Polly. I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, that was so bad.
I
My
know.
number 8 is Alyssa Edwards.
Okay. The Duchess.
I just love how wacky she is. Rigor Morris is exactly something I would say, and she's just relatable and so funny.
Hose Morris.
Yeah, and she's a really good dancer. I loved her as Annie Oakley, and
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
she slays the house down boots forever.
Yeah, she's iconic. I love her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you, girl? Because I'm getting scared.
Yeah.
She's so
Her
funny.
little like YouTube channel is really cute. I like that.
Look at you, bitch. You look orange or whatever how she says
Back
it.
rolls.
Yeah.
She's so funny.
And beautiful. I love her huge wigs.
Yes.
Me too.
She's Texas queen, huh?
Yes.
They do the big hair. I love it.
Me too. 7 for me is Sasha Velour, mother that we see this week. Yeah. I feel like she was one of the first queens to like provide this like club kid
Yes.
aesthetic and did it really well. And I feel like the thing is like, yes, RuPaul has her quirks and it's like, you need to wear a wig, but it's like, if you're doing everything else right and it doesn't need a wig, then she won't clock you for a wig, you know? And I feel like she just really, even the whole season, like even though Shay won a lot of challenges, I felt like she was right there in the top every time and she always was really creative. And then obviously her finale, she deserved what she got. So I loved her. She's such a genuine soul too. And I feel like she has a genuine love for drag
Yeah.
that comes from like her knowing the history and like everything. So I just love her for that.
Yeah. For sure.
I was telling Veronica that she's a pioneer of the franchise. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of different queens are like that in different ways. That like the first time this has been done on the show, like the way
Yeah.
that Sasha does drag is so unique.
Yeah, and I mean, she created the greatest reveal that they've had so far. So after that, it was butterflies on the ground. So yeah.
No, that was good.
Monica?
Oh, sorry. I also love Sasha Velour. I love her that she's an intellectual. Like, this is amazing. 7 is Evie. Evie Oddly. Oddly enough, these edges stay shredded, but
These kids are tough.
Yes.
Honestly, like, I feel like I don't even remember that much. I'm like high right now, but but I just remember the end of the season and her like final like lip sync and like her like dancing to it was so cool when she did that back bend and she like slid on her hands and like her verse was so good. Like that did it all for me. Like she could have been like complete shit the rest of the season. And I was like, you're a winner to me, baby. And she was. So I love her.
Owns that style of drag.
Yeah.
And I like no one else really can do it the way she does it because she's so genuine and good with it. And yeah, she turned it out.
And I love a brand. Literally
Yeah.
anybody. I love a brand. If I can like rely on you to deliver me something, I love that.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
Oh, I think mine's Alyssa. Yeah, number 7 is Alyssa, and yeah, all the
Wait.
same things.
Freddie loves her.
So
You guys should
much
talk
that I
about
put her
that
as
sometime.
number 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the same reasons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready?
My number 7 is Willow Pill.
Ooh.
She's just absolute cunt.
yes.
Willow Pill
Yeah.
is someone who is not afraid to be herself, and it really pays off for her.
You're so cute.
I know. I was like, I've been looking at her screen, and I've been looking at Veronica's screen. Is like the
Tiny
shortest,
note.
the shortest note, and then
You got
Hallie has a
Zoom-
Google Doc of her fucking
Damn.
file.
You got your shit zoomed
that on
out. Like,
camera.
why is your text so tiny?
I don't know.
I
You probably have it on elderly
I wanted to
mode.
make sure I had something to say.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, I love it.
I admire her creativity from the moment she walked in with flip-flops on and a shirt that said angle. I loved
Where
her.
am I?
I know.
Yeah.
Yes. The bathtub spaghetti number was really good.
So good.
I don't think she ever let me down on a runway.
Yeah, she had very unique runways.
Yes.
My favorite is the alien one, kind of where like the arms are coming out.
Oh,
of the
yeah, that
back.
one's really
I love
cool.
that one. You're
This
so
one?
right. Yeah. And it's like, she can also be considered a fashion queen, even though she doesn't brand herself as a fashion queen, because she has a specific style that she presents, and every time it's fucking great.
Yeah.
She's very clever, and she always has a point of view. That's like my favorite thing in drag is just like a
Yes.
queen's point of view.
Yes.
And she tells a story when she does it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect answer for number 7. My number 6 is the Queen of Queens, Jinx Monsoon, who we also saw at the comedy club after Monet, and she was so funny, and her podcast is great. I felt like watching season 5, I loved her. I don't know. I just resonated with her so much because she was just like the underdog. And I was like,
Right.
y'all, she's the best. And she was a comedy queen. So I just lived for her. And then her coming back for All Stars, I just was like, she's such a good queen. And I feel like she also too has a genuine love for drag, like that this is what she's meant to do. And now she's literally slaying the world. Today I saw that she's going to be in Doctor Who.
really?
That's so
That's
exciting.
cool.
She has a role in Doctor Who now.
It's a major role, right?
I think so. And like that's coming right after
She's
her
Doctor Who.
her run on Broadway with Chicago. So it's just like this bitch
Yeah.
is literally she's
Yes.
another pioneer. She's opening doors, she's making roads, and I love her for it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And she's a witch and so funny.
Good job.
Yes.
Is Willow Pill a perfect answer for number 6?
It is. Good job.
Yay! Okay, that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
It's you.
That's crazy because my number 6 is also Willow.
You just copied me.
Got so much Willow Pill
You
love
saw
in
mine
here.
and you copied
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. And I copied
Do you have
Freddie's, but just one behind.
do you each have a favorite runway? Since we've kind of said what we have to say about her, do you guys have like a runway you
Probably her
remember?
house look.
Oh
Yeah, her house was really
Oh, I
good.
Yeah,
didn't screenshot
nice.
that one. I was so excited to pull up a screenshot.
Can you show me some others?
This one I really liked.
Oh yeah, when she
Yeah.
did like not Sasha Velour.
Amanda.
Amanda
Amanda
Lepore.
I know you loved this one,
It was-
Andrew.
Oh, I do love that one. She was doing
Veronica?
Michelle Visage in the
Oh.
future. That's what it was.
Yeah, I
Oh.
also love her mouse look. So cute.
Yeah. Every
don't
look
have
was
that
just
one either.
interesting. It was
Yeah.
cool.
I don't think she did this for the show, but I saw this photo of her and I was
No,
like,
she did. She
damn.
did lip sync to that.
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she did
I
a
don't
boy
remember
number, and
that.
that made me want to
I knew
like
you would
do
love
boy
that one.
numbers
I
in drag.
love this look
Yeah.
though. I'm like,
You should recreate it.
I know, literally I should. I probably could too.
What's yours? Number 6, Freddie.
My number 6 is Simone.
Ooh, Simone, yay.
yay.
Yes.
I actually didn't like Simone at first.
Are you kidding me?
Like
I
just
can
when she
relate.
first
I
walked
can relate.
in, I like the Polaroid dress was too simple to me, and I didn't love the no pads.
Read her.
Yeah, I'm kind of a bitch like that, but I've since really changed my mind, and I
Yeah.
feel like her whole season, she wowed me, and she's so funny. Factory.
That was so funny.
Her doing Harriet Tubman and being like, oh, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Oh, Jennifer's.
yeah. And she gets all messed up. Was so funny.
Yeah, that was
Because
funny.
she kind of opened the door too to like playing a character that no one really knows about. So you can like give them any personality you want,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, she
Really
did a
good.
really good job. I love Simone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like she captured my heart like the whole season. Like she would just even when she wasn't doing well, like I'm like that's my front runner.
Yeah. My I see how little you guys care about the Queen of Season 14, the current reigning Willow Pill, because I have her as number 5. So Willow, hey girl.
Willow's the first one that made all of our lists.
Yeah, love her
So far.
So
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
Number 5 for you.
Mine is Simone. tell them a little bit more about her from me, will ya?
What's the? Oh, she does
In the brains.
yeah, she does something, a voice like when she's acting or something like that. Oh, I can't.
She
remember.
was literally doing it.
No, but like she says something else, a different line that she says that is super funny.
Can't remember. Sorry.
It'll be Factory. I already know.
No, it's,
No, that's Jada.
Jaden, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
My number 5 is Katya.
Katya.
Slay.
I
Yeah.
love Katya.
She's just like her humor is just like so funny, and it's exactly who I want to be, but just am not. And yeah, she's just like super clever to me. And on both of her seasons, I feel like she did really good. Like rewatching season 7, her runway, like I remember watching the first runway. Remember they had like for their mini challenge, they had the spring and summer or fall, whatever runway, and her fall one was just this full camo look with like with the fur tails, and I was like, I
so cool.
love this. It's crazy how my taste has changed though, because when I watched that, I was like, I don't really care for this that much. But now looking at her looks, I'm like, she's perfect.
I think she did a lot of merchandise with that look too. Like it's like a really famous look of hers.
She literally sold a bunch of money selling that actual water she made for that challenge. She branded it in real life and sold it.
Oh, really?
And made a fuck ton of money off of it.
Wow. Yeah. So clever. Love her.
Yeah, she did really good on All Stars too. Like amazing.
Katya Zamo.
Who was her snatch game?
Petrova. She did Bjork. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. What about for her original season?
I don't remember.
My testicles.
Good job. What's your number 5?
Kylie Sonique Love was my number 5.
I love
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was really fierce.
All that Veronica said. I also really love her like rock and roll number that she did. I literally
yes.
I want that outfit. That's it.
I also love the I'm all you in my drang when I need to sing. That's how she sings in the musical they did for the song.
She sang it that bad?
Bitch, the fuck. Damn. Well, my number 4 is Katya. And I originally was like, but this is so much outside influence. But I really don't think that it is, because a lot of what I love about Katya is that like her outlook and perspective on life, because she's so happy and she presents happy and full of like love, and her personality is just really infectious, and it comes from, again, living a really fucking hard life to get to a point where like I'm so happy that she can live in Hollywood Hills now and have a lime tree outside. Like I'm happy that she doesn't have to work very hard now and she gets to thrive. Not that she doesn't work constantly, but
oh my God.
I know.
Well,
I'm just happy that she's getting her flowers, because I'm like, you lived a really hard life to finally follow your dreams and get to a point where you have such comfortability. And I'm so happy for her about that, because she's a very joyous person and I feel like she deserves it. And I love her more like when she was vulnerable about like like with Miss Fame, you know, and like being sober and everything. I was just like, girl, you're gonna kill me. So work.
Yeah, Slay. I love her.
Or party.
She killed that. My number 4 was Sasha Velour. So
Nice.
let's keep it rolling.
My number 4 is Crystal Method.
Interesting, but I love that.
Yeah, loved her during the season. She was just a shy little girl, and like loved their look like in confessional, and just their whole personality outside of drag. And then like in drag was just like the most like so weird and kooky, and like makeup is just, it makes me feel things that isn't the normal like you look beautiful. It's just really creative to me.
And she does look beautiful. Like she looks crazy. And I out of drag.
Woo! I feel like the way she acted on the show is like how I feel like we would like be on the show, and like how she did.
Yeah.
It's just like she didn't do super great, but she just like was like stayed
Having
really
fun.
positive, had fun, and then like she like when they were like kind of like shitting on her, she'd just be like, no, I don't know. I'm trying my best.
So right.
Like would just be silly, like, oopsie, I did that.
Yeah. She never let the competition like really get to her, and like admirable.
Yeah. She's so cute. My number 4 is also Sasha Velour.
Oh.
Wait, you guys should be Beyonce's.
Wait, we should.
Nice.
Propose right now, Freddie.
My number 3 is Shea Coulee.
Yeah.
She is literally one of the fiercest divas in the world to me. Like she inspires me so much. Every time when season 5 of All Stars, I was just so in love with her, and she absolutely fucking demolished that season. Like that's why I'm like those moments of like, same with Alaska, like you didn't win your season, even though you did really good, but I'm happy that you didn't so that you could come back and literally obliterate these hoes because there was no chance that fucking Jujubee was going to beat Miss Shea Coulee. Like, she owns her shit. She knows her shit. And she is so talented and beautiful. And I love, love, love Shea Coulee.
Yeah.
Look
I love her
at the
too.
edges I snatch today.
I loved when she had that moment with Naomi Smalls too, where she got to like do her walk and like Naomi Smalls was really nice to her.
You mean Naomi Campbell?
Yeah.
Not Naomi Smalls.
I was
Like I've never seen Naomi Smalls be nice to someone, and it was really sweet that she complimented
yeah,
her.
no, that was such a good episode, that moment.
That was.
I wanted Naomi Smalls to be on my list, but I had to narrow it down.
Yeah.
My 3 is Raja. I'm the first one.
Yeah.
Beat you to it.
I didn't have her on my list only because I didn't watch season 3 again, and so I'm like, I loved her in All Stars, but like I feel like I don't have the certain appreciation it takes to make her my favorite. But she is Mother for sure.
Yeah, she's just such an inspiration. She's just so cool. Like she is just awesome. She just is herself, and she doesn't give a fuck.
I specifically just love her, like, you know, her, like the way she expresses gender and everything like that. I just like, that was really like influential on me of just like, just own who you are. You're beautiful. You just present how you want. And she just like, I don't know, another like just beautiful soul that lives in the world.
And she's very naturally witty.
Yeah.
And I love that she never doubts herself. Like,
Yes.
I feel like that's what I
Yes.
get from her.
She never seems like she's like trying to be this like person. She's just naturally,
Naturally cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh shit. What number are we on?
3.
3.
Jinx. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. It's
Ooh.
all the same things. Like I said, I love branding. So anytime I see an orange wig, you know I think of Jinx, and I just love that. Like that is how you influence people. She's just a queen. So
My number 3 is Shangela. She's much higher on my list. I love her. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's got her brand.
Yeah.
She jumps out of that box. She dances with the stars.
She does it all.
She
Like
does
she
dance
really
with
is a
the
superstar. She really be doing it all.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Alaska Thunderfuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is everything to me. And this is like, I love that she has a podcast because I just love listening to her speak. I
Yes.
love her outlook. She's obsessed with Drag Race, and I love that she just gets to talk about it. And
She's so smart.
She's so smart, and she is naturally fucking witty and so funny. Everything she says makes me literally laugh because the way she says it is just so funny.
Yes.
I love her, again, a unique style of like, I have this really trashed fucking wig, but I have the most beautiful dress on the world on.
That's also trash.
Yeah, but also sometimes it's trash, and I just
Yeah.
love it. Like she's like drag queen, and I just love her for being so beautiful and amazing and talented. And she has a genuine fucking love for the queens that came before her. She's constantly doing things with old queens like Sherry Vine and stuff like that, where it's just like, and Jackie B, you know, like queens that we don't know because they weren't on Drag Race, but she knows because they're famous, you know. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. You want to talk about a brand? Alaska is a
Yeah.
brand.
Yes.
She is so good.
She's
Fire.
camp and glamour at the same time.
Yeah,
and
in
she
the
has,
perfect way.
Like good shitty
camp.
music.
Yes, I love how camp she is.
Yeah.
Little Pound Cake is my forever.
I wrote about Little Pound Cake on my bit about her.
Oh, spoilers.
My number 2 was Bob the Drag Queen.
Yeah.
I love Bob.
I love Bob.
She's just hilarious. She's funny. Her fashion wasn't very good and her makeup wasn't very good in the beginning, but now she's got a whole team, so she's looking
Yeah.
good. And she's just so sweet. I don't know. I love listening to her. Great personality. That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe we should kiss because Bob is also my number 2.
Whoa.
Whoa, you're always looking for reasons to kiss me. No.
All the time. Yeah. Just
What the heck?
What the heck?
Bob is just so fucking funny. That's it.
Yeah.
Just love her. Love her personality.
Why are you gagging? I can
Yeah.
show you how to do nice drag.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yes.
Her like tea with like Derek Barry too is just so funny and like
Oh my god. And
she annihilated her every time.
I watch frequently Thorgy and Bob compilations on YouTube.
Yeah, they're so
They're
funny
so good together.
I also wanted Thorgy Thor on my list, but I had to narrow it down.
Yeah.
Love you, Thorgy. Mwah.
Nice.
You guys are gonna kiss, but Amanda and I are gonna kiss because my number 2 is Alaska.
Nice.
Also.
Yes. She is mother.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I think I talked about it on the first episode, but like I got into her music was one of the first things in drag I ever like discovered, and so for that reason, she holds a special place in my heart as my first
And
drag queen love.
And she deserved to win All Stars.
Oh,
too.
again,
Yeah.
she did well in season 5, but like that just wasn't her moment. But her coming back, like there was no question, she fucking killed that season.
Yeah.
She just owned it, and until she almost paid someone $10,000 via Venmo.
Via Venmo.
But yeah, my again. Seems like you don't care for our queens because my number 1 is Bob, the fucking drag queen.
Yeah.
And this unfortunately is mostly outside influence, and I couldn't help it because I listened to all of Sibling Rivalry. We're Here literally was like, maybe I should come out to my family because I'm watching it, and so I fucking love Bob. Again, like you said, like they weren't wowing me fashion wise, but Bob loves to say like, I paid like $3,000 to go on that show and I fucking won it.
Yeah.
And I made most of what I wore and all these different things. And I'm like, that's fierce because that's what, like, fashion doesn't always need to take consideration until no one did good in the challenge and your runway was that good. Because what Bob did was always excel everywhere else. And the runway just didn't need to matter because unfortunately they killed the fucking challenge, Like, yeah.
And just like the essence of drag isn't always about fashion anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
look at her.
a drag queen can like be witty, can be charming, can be like
You could pick any of those things.
really good at acting. any at all, Amanda.
Damn, okay. Back to Bob.
Yeah, but so I just feel like Bob is the embodiment of just a good drag queen.
Inner city New York queen working all the fucking time. She's so funny, and she listening to them on Sibling Rivalry, like that's, I don't know, she's given me so much perspective on things from like my own sexuality, things like race, like everything. I feel like she's taught it to me firsthand. Like she is so influential to me and I fucking love her.
Yeah, she's always so well spoken when she's like speaking like politically, and I love to see her. And I just like like, please, like run for office.
Yeah, and
somewhere.
she's so blunt too, and I love that. Like, don't give a fuck what other people think. She would kill an all winter season, and I can't wait to see it happen.
Yeah.
Veronica, your number 1?
Yeah, my number 1 was Alaska.
Nice.
Oh, why am I really surprised by that?
I literally like because she's not like my like favorite, but she's also just like so amazing. Like I love her, but like I don't know. She's just been I've known about her for so long. So
She's not your favorite, but she's number 1.
Yeah, like she's number 1. She's the best drag queen to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like she's the most deserving winner of any season ever. Like she just, and it's so interesting to me that her duo is Willem. Like for some reason, when I found that out and started listening to their podcast, I was just like, this doesn't make sense. But
It does make sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
She's just incredible. So smart, so talented, so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
My number 1 is Diabetes.
I'm so glad you put her on there.
Yeah, number 1, of course. I love her. I love everything about her. I want to be her. She was so good her season. She was like the villain, and like she got. Oh my god! I just feel
No
like
offense.
I feel like Drag Race fans really came for her, and a lot of them hated her, and because people love Jasmine Kennedy.
Unsure why.
I love Jasmine Kennedy, and I also love Diabetes.
Yeah, but people like Jasmine Kennedy fans just like came for Diabetes, but I thought she was hilarious.
You think that Jasmine Kennedy's a bully?
Her fans are,
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
including this one.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, and y'all have
Fuck
ocular proof of the bullying.
Yeah. And just her drag is like so interesting to me. I love her and Crystal's dynamic
Crystal.
together. And yeah, she's just basically everything I want to be. in
Yeah,
drag.
I love
And I
it.
can see that.
I love that she was a bitch and she like held her ground. And all of her looks were really awesome. She had really cool taste, like
Yeah.
a very like actual like punk aesthetic.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what I was gonna say too. Oh, sorry, I scared myself. I
oh
scared
my
myself.
God. Keep your voice down.
She's like one of the few larger, mid-sized
Yeah.
queens that like.
She's giant.
Her shape and drag is so awesome.
Yeah, and it kind of like just reminds me of my shape a little bit, and I think that's another reason why I love her, because I saw, again, of like why I want to be here. I saw like her looks, and I'm like, that is something that's achievable for me. Because like when I look at someone like Violet Chachki, and she's a fashion queen, but not like I can't pull off the same
It's
way.
unattainable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't pull it off the same way, and that's okay. That's not a knock to myself in any way, but it's just nice to see a little bit of that representation.
Yeah.
Darshun.
The mug is stamped and the waist is thinner, so you better be ready because I've always been a winner.
Whoa.
Yeah, she looks so good in that too.
Yeah,
and she wore
she
like that like
killed that.
That
like
leopard.
Betty Page wig that I love.
Yeah.
The Veronica wig.
Yeah, the Veronica wig.
And when fucking whoever told Angeria to crawl and Angeria didn't crawl,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Betty
She
did.
was smart, and she ate
Yeah.
that bug. She's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Freddie, you're number one?
My number one is Raja the Gemini.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
love Raja.
Yeah.
Somebody call for an
Season 3?
icon.
Yeah. Season 3, she was really good. You guys should watch season 3.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've listened to the Race Chasers of it, but another winner who just kind of came in and owned the scene the whole time she was there.
Yes. I feel like on All Stars 2, I loved seeing her again. The way that she can just sew these beautiful, immaculate outfits.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I love, and it inspires me so much. And I'm like, wait, I need to get good at sewing. Like,
Yeah.
she
That
came
one.
on the show and she just sewed that. Like,
I
I
know.
can't even think about how to begin sewing that.
Her silver hair too is so beautiful. I
Another
love
brand.
it.
Brand, because
Yeah.
she's got the silver hair out of drag. Same with Jinx. And then, like, I just love people that
Jinx
do that.
dyes her, so
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, they go for a vibe and then they accomplish it.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a few queens where they just like have those moments where they really wow you and your jaw drops. And watching her in All Star 7, I had those
That
moments
was it.
several times with her.
I think people don't expect her to be funny too, and she's really funny. Like
Yeah.
her snatch game was so good to me. I watched that over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Mittens.
Yeah, and when she did
My
the puppet.
summer diamonds.
She's so good.
Summer diamonds?
Summer not. So good.
Yeah, she's very smart and funny.
Yes.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we had a few overlays, but also some of us had like specific ones that the other didn't have.
Right. Like us unique queens.
For
I had
real.
diabetes. Nobody else has taste like I do.
Yeah, well, where's the kimchi love?
Yeah.
Huh?
No Milan on anybody else's list.
I know we don't have much time left, but maybe we could just do a few questions.
Yeah.
If it's okay with our handsome producer. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, our second portion that's going to be much shorter is Jeopardy!
Wait.
That's the worst
Our
audio
second
I've ever
portion.
heard.
That's good.
That works, yeah.
I wanted it to say it's time to play.
Oh, it probably don't.
Wait. This is the one. Is Jeopardy.
Work.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Freddie was kind enough to make a full ass fucking Jeopardy
How
game
much
for
time do
us.
we have?
Yeah.
10 minutes?
Yeah. So we'll just do a couple of rounds. Maybe we can do this every episode or something like that, and just keep track.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just a little game if we want
Crazy. I'm not really a game girl.
to. We know.
Okay. Who's going first?
Me.
Okay, Polly.
So I say
Polly
what is,
Gibbs.
right?
You get to pick a category first, so I guess I'll go over the categories really quick. We have season 15. We have Who Said That? You just have to, it's a quote, you have to guess who said it.
Gotcha.
Who said that?
After the show, guess the queen, like based on what they did after the show.
Oh,
okay.
my God.
Which queen, and that's like how each question will mostly start. Which queen did this? and then Drag Race judges questions. About
Oh my god!
judges.
And
Okay,
you made
I'm
this?
scared.
You didn't fucking steal this?
I made it. And
Bitch,
so,
you're crazy.
Can we pick any like of the?
you can pick
Numbers,
any
yeah.
category and
Okay.
any number.
Okay, cool.
Have you
awesome.
seen Jeopardy?
Not really.
This is drag pretty.
Yeah, and
Where's the pretty?
what was I gonna say?
Obviously not here.
What?
I forgot what I
What?
was gonna say. My mind went blank. Okay,
You have
Polly's
so much
going
room in
first.
there.
Okay,
That's
can I
surprising.
get season 15 for 100?
You sure can.
Thank you. I'm
Okay,
scared.
don't answer. Well, anybody can answer now. Just so you know, grab the buzzer.
Can
Whoever
you read
grabs
it?
it first. Yeah, after I read it, everybody grab.
Wait, I thought I tried to answer
You
it.
get
If
a
I don't
pick.
get it, oh.
Yeah.
If I don't get it, they try to answer.
This buzzer isn't gonna
No.
work.
Have
Can we
you
just go
seen
eat?
Jeopardy, bitch?
It's whoever grabbed like
You're right.
buzzes
You're
in
right.
first.
Okay, you guys are right. Yeah, I'm gonna say buzz. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna say
I gotta
buzz
read
too.
the question first. As soon as I'm done reading, you
Okay.
can answer.
Okay.
Somebody grab it. Oh, Sasha Colby was well known before ever setting foot on the main stage. What pageant was Sasha known for and won in 2012?
Buzz.
Buzz.
Miss
Amanda-
Continental.
Amanda touched the buzzer. You have to,
No, I
Are we
thought
doing
we
the
were
buzzer?
saying
She
buzz.
said she would say buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
gets it.
She does get it.
We
And I
can't
didn't-
all reach for
yeah.
this thing.
I'll
Okay,
just
you're right.
clack.
Okay,
Clap.
Polly.
Y'all know what clap stands for?
Okay, Polly, you get to pick the next one. Wait.
I do.
Yeah.
'Cause I got
you
it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Miss Continental.
I would like to do season 15 for 200.
Okay.
It's just fresh in my mind, and it's the only one that I possibly make it.
Anitra walked that fucking duck and shocked us all in episode 1 with a kick and a punch learned from this martial art. Amanda?
It was called.
This is a hard one for a $200 question.
I know. I know what it is, but jujitsu.
No.
Oh.
Anybody else got a guess?
I'm brain dead. Nothing in this
Go ahead. What is it?
skull.
It was Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
I knew that.
Yeah.
So now it goes to Veronica.
I think it goes to Polly again because nobody got that one. So.
Awesome. Yay!
Same.
I'm
Damn,
gonna
what kind of fucking game is
I'm gonna
this?
do who said that for 100.
Thank you.
Who
I
said
feel
that?
it's
Who
gonna
said
get
that?
easier.
Water off a duck's back. I heard Veronica.
Alyssa Edwards. No! Jinx Monsoon.
Bitch,
But
it was
Damn.
Jinx motherfucking Monsoon, Queen of all queens, bitch.
Do we give it to her?
No, we do
you don't
not.
get it to me.
No
That's
points
okay.
again, y'all.
Woo! What? It goes
I
to the
felt
second
so
person.
confident,
It
too.
goes to the second person.
Okay, then did you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just none of us
Points?
got it.
She really needs the points. Just give
Points
them
for
to her.
Amanda.
Yes. Okay. Can I get?
Wait, it was Jinx Monsoon?
What's the category we haven't done?
We haven't done after the
The
show,
last
Witch
three.
Queen, or Drag Race judges.
Give me Drag Race judges for 100.
All right.
That sounds hard.
You're in your element.
This recurring judge was put on blast by an LA queen in a viral video on Twitter.
Buzz.
Polly.
Ross Matthews.
Yes.
You can eat my ass, faggot.
It was Ross Matthews.
Yay! I'm so smart.
Good job.
Nice.
The Veronica name's
Oh,
really
I would
coming
like
into
to
play.
do
Maybe
Witch
this-
Queen for 500.
Maybe this should be our last one.
Okay.
Witch Queen for 500?
Yeah. Go big.
Damn.
Witch Queen won the first ever Reading is Fundamental mini challenge.
Damn, that's hard.
Buzz. Mm-hmm. Raja.
No.
Was it in season 1?
Season 2.
I think it was 3. Maybe 2.
was it-
Maybe it was 2, actually.
Was it Jujubee?
Yes, it was
Oh,
Jujubee.
I fucking knew that.
Oh my god, my brain. It's so
I think Veronica get that right now. I don't know.
Wait, someone can edit this later. Like the cute moments that Amanda and Veronica do have.
Heart.
Like, yeah, like,
I think that's the only cute moment you've ever had.
you know, but they'll edit it.
Well, yeah, maybe every episode we can do some, and at the end you can count up all the points.
But that's going to torture me. Let's just play the rest later and then we'll make a whole new one.
Yeah, let's just play the
okay,
rest later.
You can make
I
a whole
will.
new
Can we
one.
make a whole new one?
Okay.
This is a commercial for it, like
Yeah.
an advertisement. Like tune in, like you get to watch
This is gonna
more
be my
Drag
segment.
Race Jeopardy.
Comment below if y'all loved that because we
Like
can do
sound
more of
off,
that.
like go fucking crazy.
Like promote this shit. Push it. Push
the
it.
limit. And it's winning.
Boom Boom Podcast.
Oh,
Can we actually play later and like put it on the TV and I'll make a TikTok out of it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
sure.
then our viewers can
Oh, and
still
then we
see.
get to still use this. Yeah, that sounds good.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone, for being here. Brennan and Nick in the room. Everyone else out there, all like 1, 2 of you listening from home, thank y'all.
I think this
Well-
one kind of made up for the last episode.
Yeah, God, y'all skip it. Just skip that last episode. I fucking hated that. But yeah, we'll remember y'all when we're big. We promise. Y'all. And so yeah, see you next time. It's gonna be a little break for us because we're not gonna record for like 2 weeks almost. But see you next time on Life is Drag and Then You Die.
Yeah. Go.